I'm gonna be honest. I don't think anybody's on Spielberg's level right now.
Hard agree, and it's been that way forever,
I'll
but
stand by that.
hard agree
I'm
on that
standing
one.
by that.
Especially with this one, this is like, as I said in the theater, this crazy did it again.
What's up, everybody? If you've been here before, then you know who we are. But if you haven't, this is the Real Bros Podcast. We talk about all things movies. And we are your host, Sebastian.
And Christian,
And today we will be talking about one of the most anticipated films of this year.
Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day.
People have a right to know the truth. It belongs to 7 billion people.
What is it?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. So I'm gonna show you.
As I sat in the theater last night after this movie ended, after this film, after this picture ended, and we sat through the credits, one, I was in tears a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I know.
But two, like I said in our intro, I'm like, this crazy did it. And I think I've only felt that way because I'm just realizing this. I haven't seen very many Spielberg movies in theaters.
I don't think I've seen any.
So
Maybe Jurassic Park.
And this is our first joint like experience together seeing a Spielberg movie. And you know that he's my favorite director since I was a kid. But like,
He's turning into mine, I think.
oh God, I love hearing that. This is his fourth movie involving aliens and extraterrestrials and all that stuff. And we
Yeah.
really haven't gotten one since War of the Worlds, which we talked about in
20
episode
years
1.
ago.
20 years ago. But this to me was on a whole other level of spiritualism and humanity and faith in humankind, which I'm like, for an alien movie, that's a lot. And to the fact that it's like
It was a really good movie.
it has the perfect cast. I was writing my Letterboxd review a little bit before we started this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I talk about the cast is just perfect, and every single person in this movie is perfect, and the direction is perfect, and the lighting is perfect, and the cinematography is perfect, and John Williams' score
Was on point.
is perfect.
Yeah.
And there's moments of silence in this where you don't need the score, but it feels like it's always present in your life.
Yeah, and you know what's going on.
And it's like, because we had to sleep on this movie.
Yeah, we did.
We were going to try and record right after. We could not formulate a thought.
Couldn't work. It didn't work out.
No. But like, I'm thinking this morning as I got my coffee, this is a warm hug from Spielberg to his fans and to his non-fans.
You think it could be his last?
I don't think so. I still think he got some stuff.
Older.
I think he still got some things in him. I mean, Clint Eastwood was working up until he was 90-some.
Ooh.
And he's still with us.
That's true.
As the time of this recording, he's still with us.
It's true.
But like, yeah, I think this is a nice film for Spielberg.
I'm gonna need to get that 4K Steelbook.
Yeah, that looked good too. It's on Amazon, pre-order.
Looks really good.
But yeah, like he started really getting the idea for this in 2023 when the U.S. government started getting more information about UFOs and all that stuff.
Inspired by.
Right. But it's like, he's been thinking about this for years and years. Like his first film in 1964, when he was a kid, is...
Which one was it? 1964?
Firelight?
How old was he?
Oh, so he was born in like, what, 47?
So he was in his 20s?
Yeah. Well, he was more...
Younger?
Yeah. Because he did this, and his dad rented a theater in Arizona, and
How long was it?
So that's the thing. It's like a 3.5 hour movie that he made with just his friends and stuff. But it's Firelight, and it is a UFO story. So his first official, quote unquote, official, is about aliens and UFOs. But I Disclosure Day I absolutely loved.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I'm not going to be surprised if we're in June right now, that for the next 6 months it stays my number one, because it is now my number one film of the year. Yeah, it's my number
one for the year.
Like, I know that there's more coming out, and there's always something in October, November, December when the big stuff happens.
July even.
Yeah. Well, even now, I mean, the trailer for The Odyssey said in 5 weeks. This is my thoughts on Disclosure Day. It's something. Yeah. I mean, Spielberg's been near and dear to my heart since I was 11. I mean, 8 years old.
Near and dear to your heart?
So when I was 8, I watched E.T. I told you that. But when I was 11 is when I really kind of started getting into the movie thing. And I remember we had to do a book report and it had to be on somebody famous. So while other kids were doing like, inventors and doctors and athletes and stuff, who'd I pick?
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, sure. Talked about his tax thing. No, I picked Steven Spielberg. And I was like, it was just a kid's book, a kid's biography or whatever. So I know a lot about him through this, but then we had to go up in front of the whole class and do like a mini book report.
Mm-hmm.
But we also had to dress as our person.
So who'd you dress as?
I dressed as Steven Spielberg, and I wore a button-up shirt and a t-shirt under it with like a movie. I don't know what movie it was, and a hat. And we had a camera, like a disposable camera.
And your glasses.
And my glasses. And I brought that and I gave my little report and I got an A on it. And I will say this, my teacher took pictures of everybody. Mysteriously though, my picture did not develop. So
really?
actually, I only have the memory of it.
A Polaroid?
No, it was like a digital camera.
Oh.
So I just had the memory of it. I don't have the proof, but but yeah. Spielberg's been there forever, and then I started buying all the DVDs. And
what was something you loved about Disclosure Day?
I think the biggest thing I liked about it was just how much it talked about if these secrets of aliens were to come out, like what would we as humans do? And it's crazy because spoiler alerts, by the way.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert during our review. If you haven't seen this movie yet, hopefully you've seen it. If not, pause right here. Come back.
Watch it.
Go watch it.
Immediately.
Look at the timestamp here and then come back and listen to us. But no, I think that it's like at the end when everything is disclosed, when Disclosure Day actually happens,
right,
the world takes a pause on quite literally World War III.
Mm-hmm.
Like the destruction of
the world
humanity
stops.
It stops. I mean, there's news reports saying something's happening in North Korea, that they're ready to defend themselves. But when all of the Disclosure Day stuff happens, the world stops. And what is the last line of this movie, too?
Do I tell it?
Again, spoiler alert ahead. Here we go. This is the last line of the movie. It's
listen.
It's listen. Like, it just listen to now what all of this has to say. I mean, everybody takes that pause. What are we as humans going to do if this ever were to come out? And
I hope we listen.
I hope we listen. And I will say the other big thing about this film that I really liked a lot was the actual Disclosure Day event where they release all of the videos.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh, dude.
Did you see me go just to the edge of my seat?
Yeah,
and stamp my feet and stuff? I was like,
was insane.
I was like, can you?
You probably didn't see me about my jaw completely drop.
I was like, you're actually doing this, like everything that I've grown up believing and stuff.
And it all looks so real.
It looks so freaking accurate. That's the thing. The Roswell thing sent me because I've known Roswell like my whole life. I've been there to the museum. My dad, who's passed away, I told you, he was super into UFOs and everything. Like he wrote a paper when he was a kid saying, there's aliens in these UFOs. And he always said that the teacher was like.
So you went as a kid to go check that out?
Yeah. So like that was his dream. Because when we went to El Paso, you can go through Roswell.
So you remember that?
Yeah. So we went there and there's a little mini museum that talks about the history of the crash. And I think for this museum, it's more focused on, yes, it was an alien. Yes, the government probably is hiding something at the infamous Area 51 and all that. But yeah, I just remember that going to Roswell, it's like that whole town is very focused on UFOs, obviously. Even their McDonald's, I believe, is shaped like a UFO. Yeah. So then Spielberg goes and he has like the footage, air quotes, the footage.
Like the 70s?
No, that was in the 40s.
Oh.
Yeah, that was in the 40s, I believe, when the incident, because it is called the Roswell incident, happened.
I like how he uses like real events.
Yeah.
In time.
Right.
He's always staying up with the current events.
Because for the United States, the Roswell incident is really what set in motion the entire, are we alone out there in the universe? Something's happening. The government is super mysterious here. And I mean, watching this, the government takes itself to a whole new level. Like they're doing crazy things in this one.
Oh yeah.
Just with the surveillance, like to the level of surveillance that they have in this is above and beyond.
It's top tier.
It is. So that's my little ramble. What'd you like about it?
One thing I liked is just how real and authentic it felt. I liked how he keeps up with the current events in his past films. He has.
Because I looked this up. This is set in 2026, where we are
Yeah,
right now. It's also set in Kansas City.
that was cool.
Nothing like Kansas City, though. There's no news station down there.
Did you notice anything?
When she's in her apartment in the first scene with Emily Blunt's character, there's like a nice, not a nice, but it's like a classic looking colonial
Mm-hmm.
apartment next door to her. And I'm like, nowhere in downtown Kansas City, Missouri, are there actually apartments looking like that. I mean, being from Kansas City, the news station, because Emily Blunt's character works for Channel 4 and it's an NBC, which that's only because Universal, who distributed
Are
this
you
in NBC.
butchering Steven Spielberg's film?
Listen, Steve, I love you, but we need some fact checking. Channel 4 is actually a Fox channel. It's not NBC. But being as this is a perfect film, I'll let it slide. But also being from Kansas City, I'm like, the accuracy.
I also like the cinematography. It was really shot well.
Yeah.
And Steven, he just directed it really well. I like the car shots.
Yes.
Those car scenes were intense. And
There
that
was-
camera just kept rolling and kept going.
There was one scene in there where I think it was like a one-shot scene, and I believe it was in the house.
Was it when he ran through the house? When he like ran through the house with his car?
Yes. I think it was that one. See, this is why I have to see it again, because there's
It
moments.
had to have been a one-shot scene. That house
Yeah.
is
There's moments in this movie that there's a lot of one-shots.
really.
And I'm like, I'm not the.
Can you tell or do you know?
I can tell. I think I can tell more nowadays because it's like I notice where the cuts are for things, but I also notice, and I've thank you to Film Twitter or Film X, whatever we want to call it.
Twitter. We'll keep Twitter.
Thank you, Film
Twitter
Twitter,
alive.
that they post a lot of things about Steven Spielberg's blocking,
Mm-hmm.
which is just like how his camera movements go and everything. Like,
To the listeners, what is blocking?
so blocking, almost think of it as like choreography in dance. It's basically where Spielberg wants to put his characters, but also where the camera is and the camera movement. I think from Film Twitter, the most famous shot that I know of is when Indiana Jones is introduced in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, where you could
Is this
have
also a Steven Spielberg movie?
Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But it's like you could have it where it's just, and I think a lot of Marvel movies do this, where it's like multiple cuts, and then it's the camera cuts immediately to the face of Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
But in that, it's the camera's moving around his body to the car, looking at the character, and then down. He picks up his iconic hat and he puts it on him, and boom, his face is there.
So
And-
essentially, blocking would be where the
It's where the camera's moving.
characters
The characters are, and the camera's moving around them.
so it's where the characters are placed
Yes.
and then where the camera's moving.
Yeah. And I think that also comes through in this one when Josh O'Connor's character and Emily Blunt are together and they're going through their memory of what happened to them as kids.
Oh
Yeah, there's a lot of that I noticed too.
That
and
was one of my favorite scenes.
that scene got me.
Yeah.
That scene got me.
So does Janusz Kaminski have to do with the blocking?
Yes. So that's working with cinematographer. Working with camera operators too, to make sure that everything is super accurate and
Oh,
on
okay.
point too. Yeah. So, but that cinematography, like Kaminsky, lens flare city in this movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was dope.
But at the same time, because a lot of people are like, lens flares are too much.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, there was one shot, and I think it's Coleman Domingo. I do know this. It's his character, and it's in the house that they build, and it's a lot of yellow going on,
Mhm.
and like the sun is very reflective on. It's not the sun. It's
I feel like there was a lot of
lighting.
like lighting, sun reflections in
Yeah.
this one.
And it's bringing. It's kind of what we talked about with War of the Worlds. With
But
like
I do like that.
yeah, but it's like it's bringing the light. It's now bringing the light. There's like a phrase like the bringing us the light out of the darkness.
I heard I listened to several
Mhm.
interviews and podcasts, and Steven Spielberg said that he anytime he's just out and about, he's always looking at the lighting
Mhm.
because he's just so intrigued by it.
How did you? Good question. How did you like? So we like the lighting in this.
Yeah.
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 Because a lot of modern movies, and again, from film Twitter and stuff, like a lot of modern movies are dark because nobody knows how to light things anymore. / a lot of the lighting is.
These guys definitely
They
did.
do. A lot of the lighting in films is now becoming more LED based.
Mm-hmm.
So an LED light comes off differently than like old fashioned lighting.
Yeah.
For lack of a better proper term. But no, this looked great. I didn't have any issues with it. We saw it in IMAX too. It looked good. I can only imagine what Dolby looks like.
Did you expect a wrestling scene just to start this movie off?
No. So who was that wrestler? Because you told me.
I don't know who the wrestlers were. I just knew who the ref was.
Oh, the ref. Okay, so who was he?
The ref was Chavo Guerrero Jr.
And who's that?
Nephew of Eddie Guerrero. These are WWE stars back when I was a younger kid. But Eddie Guerrero was one of my favorites.
No, when the movie literally opens with a wrestling scene.
A wrestling scene. But, okay, did you notice all the red hats in the crowd?
No.
You didn't notice all the red hats in the crowd?
No.
So the wrestling was kind of like a distraction of what was really going on in the world.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of red hats in that crowd. You didn't notice that?
No.
Yeah.
Color choices.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, see, this is why I have to see this again.
Yeah.
Like, to notice these things. Okay, I'll totally notice
The
that.
opening scene was dope, though.
Yeah. We'll talk about the characters, too. Because there's more characters in this than just the ones you kind of listed.
Emily Blunt. So Spielberg, he specifically wanted Emily Blunt for the role, for the lead role. And she didn't even have to audition.
I mean, she's great in this, I thought.
She was really good in this.
Her performance when she gets to see her childhood home. I mean, just what I've been going through, cleaning out my childhood home.
Right.
That really got to me. Just like her, I don't know, her emotions in this are just all over the place. And
her character was kind of funny.
Yeah, that too.
She was pretty funny.
Yeah, because she doesn't know what the heck's going on. And
no.
I mean, we don't either.
Did you know she actually learned Korean and Russian?
That's so cool.
So 10 weeks out, she learned Korean and Russian.
Yeah.
She like got teachers and she told Steven like, I need to learn these languages.
Did you see the video of her and him doing the clicking noises?
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, like her doing the clicking noises.
Was that actually her?
That's actually her doing it.
Yeah.
Like it's not a computer or anything. Which
but those clicking noises are.
They're the alien language.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the alien language that is now has to be translated by our next character, Josh O'Connor's character. No, yeah, he's really good in this. I love his ears.
What?
His ears are so big.
What the hell?
And as two bros here with large ears, we can relate to that.
Big antennas.
There you go. I really like his interactions with Emily Blunt too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's that one scene, you know what? I don't know. It just seemed like a one-off scene where he's in the cornfield and all of a sudden the wind starts making like crop circles. Did you notice this scene?
Was that him?
That was him. Like
he did that?
No. I'm just saying he's standing in the cornfield. He's talking on the phone to Coleman Domingo's character.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the wind is like making crop circles or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, what the, first of all, what's happening here? We don't really explain it, but like the way that he's just looking at it, why is this crop circle being made right now? But the way that he's looking at it, Josh O'Connor is like,
that is a good question. Why?
He's looking at it just like, oh, this is happening again.
Why were those getting just randomly made? Do you think it had to do with them being like intertwined? Because when he was on the phone, he was telling him like, there's another one of you. And then that's when the circle started happening.
Yes. Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Notable cast members, as we said, Coleman Domingo.
Amazing in this. That man is in everything this year.
He played Hugo Wakefield. He was really
a
character for sure.
Yeah, whistleblower to the government here. I mean, kind of
weren't they both whistleblowers?
Well, they're all whistleblowers, but he's like
Dr. Daniel Kellner, who was Josh O'Connor's character.
Yeah, so they're both whistleblowers, but Coleman Domingo is more like the leader of.
He started it all.
He started it all, yes.
He got all of them involved.
And he's the one getting everybody together to begin the disclosure day and all that. But I mean, he was great.
Did we say spoilers at the beginning?
Yes, we did.
Okay, good.
We did.
Okay, good.
Don't worry, we did. His scene with Colin Firth, though, where Colin Firth's getting into his mind, like that scene, I would have loved to have been in the room watching that being filmed.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have Coleman Domingo and you have Colin Firth, who honestly is a very good actor.
Colin Firth played Noah Scanlon. He was head of Wardex. So it's crazy because they couldn't really use like Anything actual government, like FBI,
NSA, all that stuff.
anything.
Yeah. So they just came up with something different.
You think it could have got like blackballed if he did something like that?
Probably.
So Wardex it is.
Wardex it is. I mean, that works. Shoot. But yeah, Wardex has a lot of they're using the alien technology to really get into people's heads.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally.
And that involves another character.
And they call that, do you remember what they called it?
No, what was it called?
Jumping.
Really?
Yep.
I
Called
didn't
it
get
jumping.
that. See, little fine details, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you hear that? God, I can't wait to see this again.
Said it a few times.
But the jumping scene that involves Colin Firth and really Eve Hewson.
So jumping, do you want to explain to the listeners what jumping was?
Yeah. So jumping is they have this alien technology and it looks just like a joystick of sorts.
Yeah, almost.
You know what it also looked like to me? It looked to me like Obsession's One Wish Willow.
Oh, almost.
That's what I was vibing with that.
Almost.
But what they do is a character, in this case, Colin Firth's character, has to hold on to it. And from kind of what I was understanding, you have to look at the picture of the person that you want to get into their head with. Because he was looking at Eve Hewson's character, Jane. And from there you get into their mind.
Poor Jane never had a last name.
Right.
Jane Doe.
And it then becomes like an interrogation of sorts.
But he literally gets in their heads.
Literally gets into your head. There's like the transition of the eyes going from her blue color. Yeah.
Did you notice the scene when she was looking in the mirror? She looked. I honestly thought she was transforming into Emily Blunt's character.
Right.
Because she looked just like her.
Eve Hewson looks like Emily Blunt.
Yeah, that was crazy.
She's just like a little shorter version of her.
Mm-hmm. Her head's a little wider.
Yeah. But like if she started speaking in a British accent, I'd be like, yeah, that's your sister. But no, it gets into the head. She is not used to it, so she really gets
freaks out.
She freaks out.
And she's very religious.
She was a former nun, or she was going through,
what would they call that?
Gosh, I should know this.
You should know.
The nunnery. She's going through the nunnery. But she has a lot of I think the phrase is the conscience of faith. She questions her faith a lot in this.
Oh yeah.
And questions a lot of like, what is
God?
What is God, and who does God love? Does he love humans, or did he make anything else? And the nun that she's speaking to, who I'm assuming is like the Mother Superior, talks about like how the book of Genesis says that God loved his creations on earth. And I've never really noticed that particular Bible book says that.
There's a line that nun says that I really like.
Go ahead. What
Can
is
I
it?
say it?
Yeah.
She says, "Why would he make such a vast universe, yet save it only for us?" And that hit deep. I was actually surprised by her response. I thought she would have been like, "Oh, you're crazy."
Right. And
but she just
even during Disclosure Day,
she believes.
I liked that even during the Disclosure Day scene, I liked how it cut back to her.
Yeah.
And she's looking at everybody's holding their rosaries, they're praying. She's looking at the TV like,
she knew it.
She knew it. Like she knew it the whole time.
Yep.
Which I'm like, wait, did she have an experience of some sort?
You never know.
Back when she was a kid, maybe? So, but no, that was really good. Eve herself she was really good in this. I do want to point out of Wyatt Russell's character of
Wyatt Russell.
He was the boyfriend to Emily Blunt in
this.
this.
Yeah, I have him right here. He was Jackson.
Yeah.
Another unknown last name.
There you go. But he's a very funny character because he doesn't know what the hell's going on.
He was freaking out on her.
So a nice bookend is Spielberg's first. So as a Spielberg fan, his first movie to me is Duel. But to those who don't consider Duel a theatrical film because it was released here in the United States on TV.
Where are you going with this?
So his first theatrical film is The Sugarland Express, which was really pushed to be made by Goldie Hawn, who is the star of The Sugarland Express. Goldie Hawn is the mother to Wyatt Russell.
Oh.
Yes.
Full circle.
That's full circle moment. So it only took me a second to be like, oh, wait a minute. His mom's Goldie. Goldie's in The Sugarland Express, who she helped Spielberg get that movie made because he needed a big star, and she was a big star at the time, and she still is to me. But yeah, full circle moment there.
I wonder what his budget was for that one.
For Sugarland?
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
So you said that was his first theatrical release, right?
Mm-hmm. So Sugarland Express back in 1974 was made on a $3 million budget.
Wow.
And I'm assuming
Low
that,
budget nowadays.
right, I'm assuming some of that went to Goldie Hawn, who was the named actress in that film.
He's came a long way with them
He
budgets.
really has. I mean, this is obviously probably
Is this one confirmed yet? What the budget was? I think I looked up and it was 115.
really.
Yeah,
That
but it's
seems
not
low.
confirmed. It does seem low.
Yeah, 115. With an additional $80 million spent on marketing, it's going. Oh, well, see, back to box office. The film requires a worldwide gross of about $300 million to break even, which I think that this will do great.
I hope.
I think it'll do great.
It should.
You know what this is? You know what this summer is shaping up to be? A word of mouth summer is the thing.
Why is
Because
that?
we've had Obsession still in the top
Oh.
5. Yeah. Still
This isn't an obsession podcast, but God, but that movie was so good. I love that movie.
Being in the top 5 box office still, and that's really word of mouth. We have The Backrooms.
Talk about a low budget film.
Right. We have The Backrooms, which is also a word of mouth situation.
That movie was so good too.
And-
Not for everybody, but
Yeah. And I'm gonna say that this is gonna be a word of mouth. Because there's a lot of people who are like, I don't know what that movie is. What
and
is it?
speaking of those two films, Spielberg actually gave his props to the directors, the young
Right.
directors, Curry
Just-
Barker
just
and
think about that.
Kane Parsons.
Just think about that.
That's a
Like-
big deal right there.
Because I will say this, a lot of kids grow up wanting to be Steven Spielberg.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
you did.
me, I mean, I still want to be Steven Spielberg. But like having that person tell you like you're doing great, like that's something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you said you think that budget was like not that much?
Not really. Compared to big
Yeah.
superhero movies, like
Seeing the trailer, it seemed bigger than that. There is
there.
CGI, but it's like he's so good at what he does, you can barely tell.
yeah. Other than the aliens, I mean,
but even the aliens looked real.
that's true. The way that they were walking,
Yes, the walk. Did you notice that?
the walk into like the tent area.
How their backs are kind of slouched and
Yes.
their legs are kind of in front of them?
Yes.
Yes, that was crazy.
Which, I mean, if you guys,
I thought that was probably one of the craziest scenes.
it's weird because if you listen to our first episode where we talked about War of the Worlds and you know how much the aliens in that scared me,
Yeah.
these aliens, which they're based off of
They were giving like ET vibes.
well, they're based off of the gray aliens, which is like the standard of what people who claim to have been abducted see.
Yeah.
And they didn't freak me out at all. And I
Mhm.
think it was just because of that whole level of excitement of like finally seeing this. Because most movies that involve gray aliens,
Yeah.
there's a good one out there called the McPherson tapes.
Never seen it.
It's from the 80s. It's like an hour. It's found footage. You don't see it that clearly. But in this one, you see it clearly to the point that they're moving, they're walking.
Speaking of found footage,
freaky.
did you enjoy that found footage?
Yes, I did.
Part of that movie?
The Roswell scenes,
Yeah.
and there was one in Pennsylvania too that they were showing. But no, the little found footage bits, I was like,
So that shot where it was like really foggy, but kind of the sun, or was it? Could it have been like lights?
probably, yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
When it was really foggy, and then like you see the guys with hats and umbrellas
Oh,
walking,
that scene, yeah,
and then you see the aliens coming behind them.
yes.
It's like they almost went to go have like a conversation with them,
Okay, so here's the thing
and then
about
they
that.
invited them in.
I'm sorry, I have to do this.
Okay,
This is a little spoilery to Close Encounters,
well, that's fine.
which at the time of this
I
recording,
should have already watched.
at the time
It's
of this
been out
recording,
for
you've not
what?
seen. Next year will be 50.
Yeah.
So 49 years. But that scene that we're talking about with the clouds and the guys coming out of it,
hmm
there's a shot similar to that in Close Encounters of the
Mhm.
Third Kind that if it would have been what I thought it was going to be, you would have seen me leap out of my seat because I thought that there was going to be a connection to Close Encounters,
Oh,
which it's very much in the spiritual sense, the same realm and everything. You're not going to see the Close Encounter ship or anything in this, guys. But like,
wasn't there a similar shot when do we call them UFOs or UAPs?
I'm calling them UFOs.
I'm gonna stay with UFOs.
Spielberg
when
likes
when the
UFOs too.
UFOs coming out of the
Out of the
clouds.
Yes, that similar shot too, because I thought that was going to be Close Encounters, and I was going to be, God, you connected that to this. And again, I would have leaped out of my seat.
Yeah.
You would have heard me clapping.
But
The
like
people in front of us would have been like, what the heck's this guy doing?
I even noticed like the lights of that one really big like triangle looking UFO.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
It almost looked like Close Encounters
Yeah.
of
Because
what I've seen. Because obviously I've not seen it,
Yeah.
but the lights on the back of the ship,
hmm
they almost look like what I've seen from Close Encounters.
The whole triangle thing too was cool
That was
because
insane.
there's, I think, the Phoenix Lights, which is another incident, not an incident, but an event that happened in Phoenix, Arizona in like the 90s. They claimed to have seen triangles in the sky
Oh,
after the lighting. So I was like, ooh.
and he
And
was inspired by them
yeah,
hell before we were born.
yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. So what was one of your favorite scenes?
I think honestly, the entire Disclosure Day.
No, you gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. Give us one. Give us one good one.
My favorite scene in this, because I am connected to it a lot, is when Emily Blunt sees her childhood home and she's concerned as to why she's looking at her child at home. And it's Coleman Domingo saying, we need you to remember what happened when she met.
Is it a bad thing that I actually like thought that this may be either her or his home when they were kids?
Well, it is her home,
I
isn't it?
mean, before though, like when he was building
Oh,
it.
gotcha. Yeah. I figured something like that was going to
Yeah.
happen. Yeah. I didn't know. I mean, obviously, you don't know what to the extent of the house being made was going to serve.
I mean, I kind of figured though. The whole time I was like, he's trying to get them here because it's one of their houses, or
Right.
maybe they're related.
And like that too. Yeah. But that whole scene of her entering the house and going through it and coming back with the memory, that hit hard. I think
Yeah.
that was my favorite scene. What about yours?
Other than the scene where they were on the tables together, and then you see the little creepy hands come up. Other than that one was really good. But the scene that I really liked, and it even gave me cold chills, bro. Like
I saw him lift his
I was
hoodie
like-
sleeves.
I was
like, something's happening over there.
what the? I didn't even expect that at all. It was like when she felt almost unstoppable, where she was like shape-shifting into like family members and loved ones of the head of War Decks at Noah,
Yeah.
Colin Firth's character.
Yeah.
Even like the employees, she grabbed Dr. Daniel's hand and was just like, pretty much, come on.
Yeah.
And she just started walking through people. She was pretty much shape-shifting like
Instead of your
into
normal,
their loved ones, and I was like, holy shit.
instead of like your normal escape, where
Excuse my language, but that was like,
right.
that shit gave me straight chills.
Instead of your normal escape, where it's like, take your hand, we're starting to run. It's, and plus, again, William's score, what Sebastian is saying, it's a beautiful scene.
It really is.
And like even Colin Firth's facial reaction in that is like, he can't believe what he's seeing right now. I can only assume that's his wife, who's probably
Oh, yeah.
died.
Yeah, she probably passed.
But just think about that. It's like they're looking at their loved ones who I think more than likely are not around.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're going to make me emotional.
It's giving me chills right now.
It's
Literally.
almost 11 a.m. in the morning when we're recording this, and I'm about to cry. Just think about that, though.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
you're seeing somebody who's passed away, which, I mean, you and I have both experienced that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Emily Blunt comes up to us, and it's somebody we loved.
I would be like,
I'd be like, what the heck?
I'd be like, go ahead.
Right.
You're free to go.
That's a nice scene.
But early on throughout the film, I even got chills when she got pulled over by the cop and she's just like told him like what he was going through. And
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my God, what's going on?
Well, I heard you
Chills.
go. I heard you go later on, like, because her producer, where she told her, call the cops, leave him, and then
Oh,
when she comes
yeah.
back to, when I heard you go like,
She was like
when she was
powerful.
like, I left him, I took my daughter, we're living with our sister now.
I feel like
We're
that's
okay.
even more powerful than any superhero's powers.
Yeah. It's like, and you know what? The thing is, these people that she's talking to and telling them, you should do this, it's going to be okay. They're believing her. And it's not like a moment of like, what are you talking about? Like, it's like, no, that cop in the beginning lets her go.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's going to give her a speeding ticket or
He
whatever.
don't even tell her you're free to go. She's like, I'm good to go, right? Okay.
And he's just looking at her and like, what's going on? And then he shows up too.
At the end.
At the end.
Yeah.
Because he's at the news station and everything. Probably, honestly, I think he's probably waiting for her to thank her.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like that was a lot of full circle moments
A lot
coming
of
in
them.
this. The majority of the stuff takes place in Kansas City, We go on this journey. I think they go.
I didn't even think we would end up back in Kansas City.
Exactly. So they go up to Illinois,
Yeah.
and then it circles back to Kansas City. Like, that was
I thought
cool.
That was pretty cool.
We take a full circle journey.
Full circle moment.
From Kansas City, then back to Kansas City. And it's like everything happens through Kansas City. Whenever will you see New York City interrupt their broadcast
My favorite
for news in Kansas City?
My other favorite scene was when everyone had their phones out, but he showed the whole world, literally. He showed people overseas in a war. He showed New York people completely stopped in the middle of the street just looking at their phones like, what is going on? Do you want to tell them what I'm referring to? What they're looking at?
So when Disclosure Day happens, when Josh O'Connor's character is able to finally put all the videos out there.
Whistleblower.
Videos of UFOs, videos of interrogations is what they call them. With
sightings.
With the aliens, the sightings.
Even the, was it Navy or was it Air Force footage? It was one of the two. And when they showed the AI detectors.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, no, this is real.
Yeah, the AI detectors from the news stations.
That gave me cold chills.
Yeah. Oh, my God, it's doing it right now to me. Shoot. But no, that, it's like everybody's watching it at the moment.
Yeah.
I noticed nobody's panicked.
No.
Everybody's calm. The newscaster from New York City is getting emotional.
Oh, yeah.
She is on the verge of tears. Of saying, I'm sorry that you're tuning in like this to watching this, but we are experiencing something that we would never have thought to see. God, I'm getting emotional with it.
Just imagine being in her position, though.
Right.
One moment you're talking about World War III. Next moment you're talking about the biggest lie, the biggest kept secret ever.
From the world.
From the world.
From the world. Like, just think about that. Everybody takes a pause for a second.
Literally, the world stops.
Like what he's talking about, too. Like, we see Russian soldiers literally looking at their phones. We see people on the bus stop, like not even get on the bus because of this. I mean, that scene is so good.
Did you only notice the Russian soldiers?
Yeah.
Did you not notice the other ones?
No.
North Korean soldiers.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. See, and that's the thing, because North Korea in this they're doing something.
Yeah.
They're about to get us into...
They said they were planning on attacking before they released the footage of the aliens.
That's crazy.
You didn't notice that?
No.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
We'll have to go see it again. Who would you say had like one of the best performances in this film? Let's start with the crew.
Okay.
And then cast.
Crew? I think Spielberg.
Mm.
I think because he's able to get everything that he's kind of worked towards out there.
Mm-hmm.
He's able to give us something that's super, to me anyway, just super accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, if this ever happens.
Do you know this film was like kept a secret for a few years before it was even announced?
I didn't even think about that.
He kept it a secret.
Like, he's been working on this.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is...
Since like 2023, I believe. He didn't even have a name for it. I think this name suits it really well.
But no, I think this is some of his best direction.
Could this be his best film ever?
Okay, all right.
Am I pushing it?
You're pushing it. I got E.T. up there. Can't go wrong with my little guy.
I don't know, man. Disclosure Day was so good.
You know what, for me, I have to look at my list of rankings, but it's in the top 10 for me.
Disclosure Day?
Yeah. It may even go top 5 for me.
Spielberg's or overall?
Spielberg's.
Okay.
Spielberg's, yeah.
What about cast?
Emily Blunt.
I can agree.
Because I think I'm seeing her do something in here that I haven't seen her do yet.
She was crazy.
And
whoa.
She's all over the place. I mean, she has her funny moments. She has her serious moments. She has her emotional moments. She has her hopeful moments too.
And her alien moment.
Yeah.
I would say John Moose Kaminsky, bro. He's insane.
Yeah.
That camera work.
You know what that is too? That's trust.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they've been working together for how many
30
years?
plus years almost.
And then also John Williams. Did you know this was their 30th film together? Him and Steven Spielberg.
And John Williams is supposed to be retired at this point, but he's like...
They said this might be his last one.
Right. That's the thing. I saw this morning.
That score was
looking
hard.
through Twitter. Stay through the end credits because that might be the last time you hear a John Williams score in theaters.
I mean, his album, or would that be considered an album?
Mm-hmm.
It just dropped today.
Where else would you hear John Williams' album drop today? There you go.
You want to explain this to people what a score is?
Yeah, the score is the music of the film.
Not the soundtrack.
Not the soundtrack. So soundtrack would be like Gwen Stefani
Is that the song they were playing in the car when she was like, "Oh, it was the music."
Yeah. So Gwen Stefani's, there's a song in here from her because I was like, okay, Steve. But yeah, that's in here, and then John Williams' score, which is just the music. There's no words or anything. It's the incidental music. That's the word I'm looking for. The incidental music, the stuff that literally is driving the action forward.
Yeah. So that's the score.
It's the score. It's great in this.
Yeah, it was really well.
But my thing with John Williams scores is like Star Wars. I think it sounds, for the last 3 newer movies, it sounds so similar. And he's a big fan of the French horn. And I'm like, I could not tell that there was a French horn in this, which is, for me, that's a good thing, because this is a fresh score.
Oh yeah, I've never heard it before.
This was crisp.
Yeah, nothing sounded familiar to me.
And John Williams scores tend to get to your heart, a lot of it, and I think that it worked well here.
I want to tell you my favorite cast performance, and this one's gonna be out the air. Whoever played that alien at the very end.
Oh my god!
Shout out to them, because that was very believable.
Right. That's and you know what? That looked like a kind alien.
It did.
The alien looked happy.
It had to have been.
The alien looked happy to see them.
Yeah.
Is the thing. Like, that was... Also, when they wheeled the alien out, I was like, I can't believe you're going to do this. I can't believe you're going to show this to us.
That was crazy.
And they unzip the little pouch thing that it's in, and it's just sitting in its wheelchair, and then it rises up, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And neither of them are afraid.
Nobody's afraid.
Nobody's afraid. It talks to Josh O'Connor, because Josh O'Connor can understand the language. He then gives it to the messenger of Emily Blunt, and Emily Blunt sends out the message.
I think this was a well-written movie.
It was. Who wrote it?
It was a reunion with Spielberg and David Cope. Do you know any of his notable movies he wrote?
Jurassic Park.
War of the Worlds, the one we just watched.
There you go.
Spider-Man.
The original with Tobey?
I believe so.
Tobey Maguire? Nice.
Am I wrong?
No, I think you're right. I do know that he wrote last year's Jurassic World Rebirth, which is why when I first watched it, I had a sense that it was more in line with Jurassic Park than the Jurassic World movies, because I had that feeling of like, whoever wrote this, before I knew who it was, whoever wrote this knew a little bit about the parks and a little bit about the dinosaurs and everything.
Yep, David Cope wrote Spider-Man.
There you go. Good script here.
They said that he wrote 42 drafts of the script.
Of this?
Of the script. More than he'd ever written before.
God. Y'all, it's not easy to write a script.
No, this dude's...
Dang,
really
just
good.
To get it perfect too.
Yeah.
I also do. You know what? I didn't realize this until listening to a couple podcasts with Steven, is that he storyboards everything.
What's that mean?
So storyboarding is you're drawing out the action. So you're actually making pictures. I think nowadays you can do it digitally on the computers and all, but you're making pictures of, this is how I want this scene to look, shot for shot. Here's what I want to be said with each frame of the scene and all that.
Oh, okay.
I know that Alfred Hitchcock, a director from the 30s, 40s, 50s,
He's
60s.
One of your favorite?
One of my favorites. My second favorite, actually.
Behind?
Spielberg. Did that and is very famous for that, because you want to make sure that you're getting everything right. And I mean, going to film school myself, they made sure that we did that. That way we made sure everything was pretty accurate.
Film school?
Yeah, I went to film school.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did.
Do you have a degree in that?
I do. I have a bachelor's in film and media.
Oh.
Yeah.
So for the listeners, we have a professional
Oh my
on
goodness.
board with us. Do you think this will be Spielberg's final film?
No, I still think he has some in him. He's also said, now it's nothing started, he hasn't put it in development, that he really wants to make a Western.
Ooh.
Because, and crazy enough, he's made a musical, he's made an animated movie.
Which one?
Tintin, The Adventures of Tintin.
Oh.
Yeah, that's his. He's made family movies, obviously.
Is BFG considered animated?
No.
No.
It's a family movie.
Yeah.
So he's made war movies, he's made sci-fi movies, he's made kind of action-y movies and stuff, but he's never made a Western. And he loves Westerns.
He should do like a Western cowboy alien movie.
But not Cowboys and Aliens. Which I'm pretty sure he produced Cowboys and Aliens back in the day. I'm pretty sure he did. But it's weird because one of his favorite films is The Searchers, which is from 1956, starring John Wayne, and it is considered one of the best westerns ever. But yeah, the fact he's never made a western is kind of interesting here.
Did you know that Spielberg designs his own posters?
Does he really?
Yeah.
Like for this?
He designed that with the eye.
Oh, with Emily Blunt and the
No, not Emily Blunt, just the eye.
Oh,
He
that one.
designed that.
That looks like on the popcorn bucket.
Yeah, he
That
designed
one.
it. Mm-hmm.
That, you know what, that eye makes more sense now as to why it's that, because now, I mean, yes, they tell us to listen, but now we get to see everything.
Ooh.
Yeah, like our eyes are open.
He's very creative.
Yeah, there's a lot of good imagery in this.
One thing I was asking throughout the movie was like, why did Wardex try so hard to keep all that a secret?
True. What were they going to do with this technology?
Exactly.
Like, I mean, you know, I can figure that maybe they were going to get into the heads of enemies to try and prevent World War III.
Yeah.
But then after, I mean, if they were to succeed, then what would they do? Like, I mean, if you think about it, they're already doing it on ordinary citizens. I mean, Jane is an ordinary citizen. She's not a whistleblower. She's just the girlfriend of a whistleblower.
Yeah.
And they're using this against her to get to him.
Did we get to see her at the end? Yeah.
She pops up.
Okay.
Yeah, she pops up because she's with Josh O'Connor at the end there. But yeah, it's like, what are they going to do with this technology too? And the whole alien thing that they're holding, like the stick,
Yeah.
like the power that it has too.
Man.
I mean, Emily Blunt's able to turn back the electricity or turn on the electricity again. But then if you touch it the wrong way, you get...
What do you do though? Because he came back.
Right. It's like he
disappeared and he came back.
You get Endgame snapped.
Oh, maybe he wasn't. Hold on. Maybe he wasn't powerful enough. Because she held it like that, remember?
Yeah.
To hide from Wardex.
Yeah.
She hid the entire house and everybody that was in it.
There's that scene is very... I said Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, you did say Jurassic Park.
I did say, because she's like, don't move. They can't see us if we don't move. And I'm like, okay, Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I really liked this movie. It was so good.
Did you like it or did you love it?
I think I loved it.
Yeah.
I want to see it again.
Same.
ASAP.
I'll go
right
too.
now. I want to go right now.
Dolby. Got to go in Dolby this time.
Yeah, I'll go Dolby for sure.
Yeah. IMAX is really good.
I got to put my A-list back to use.
IMAX is really good. Sebastian took me to see it in IMAX, and it's like, honestly, I think it was the biggest IMAX screen that I've seen a movie in.
Really?
Yeah, because the IMAX where I'm from, out in Kansas City area, they're not that big.
Yeah, this one's pretty big. Yeah, I want to really invest in the Spielberg Steelbook pack.
Oh my God.
Have you seen that?
Yes. You know,
so for listeners,
especially Santa,
for
out
listeners,
there.
Me and Christian, Christian got me started on collecting this physical media.
Yeah.
This guy, he has so many of them. It's insane. He has a house full of movies.
Yeah.
4Ks, Blu-rays.
You got me onto the 4K train though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4Ks are dope.
Yeah.
I love those things.
Yeah, if Santa Claus is listening out there, both brothers would love that limited edition Spielberg collection case, now retailed on Amazon for about $100 and some. But you know what?
They should add this one.
Sales happen.
They need to add this one to it.
They should. I mean, I would say I think this is going to go down as a Spielberg classic, but honestly, I say that with every single movie of his. I mean, it's an automatic classic.
It is a movie that he's known for, though, the Alien.
Yeah.
Alien vibe.
Also, this is his third movie from the 2020s. I mean, West Side Story, The Fabelmans, that's 3 in a row.
Horse on fire.
Horse on fire meme. Like the horse is still on fire. Do you like that train scene? We can talk about the train scene. Did you like the train scene?
Intense.
Intense. And the panic in her, like, because he's like, get out of the car. I can't. I'm stepping on the brakes. And it's like, oh my God, get out of the freaking car. To when the train takes the car and they're getting out of there. You know what, too?
That scene was hard.
Josh O'Connor's very calm during that, too.
He is.
He knows what to do. He breaks that front window. He's like, get to the ladder.
He is really smart.
Yeah.
The aliens gave him that.
That's true.
like high intelligence.
The whole math thing, the universal language of math.
Oh, another scene that stood out. When he told Coleman Domingo's character, don't be afraid of what you don't know. He's like, what?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, that's what she just said. When she was speaking alien.
Oh, when he's translating.
He didn't even translate. He's just like, you didn't hear that?
Yeah.
Because he was like, she's not speaking English. He's like, yeah, she was.
Because all we're hearing is the clicking sounds.
Yeah.
And he's able to purely translate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he says it so like, like what you're saying, what are you talking about?
Yeah. You think there'll be a sequel to this?
I don't think there needs to be.
Me neither.
You know what
The ending was perfect.
If this were to be something that is hugely, massively successful, I think it'll get a lot more people out there wondering all of this.
Oh, yeah.
Are we going to get footage? Are we going to get a disclosure day ourselves? President Obama, who went on a podcast a few months ago and was saying like, yeah, this stuff's real. But then he had to redact it.
Oh.
But there's also going back to him for Obama, there's a moment in here, I think it's Coleman Domingo's character. No, it's Josh O'Connor's character, where he says, you become a civilian, like a president becomes a civilian after their 8 years.
Yeah.
So it's like, effectively, if a president were to say something after they're done in office, what's going to happen to them? Like
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know because nobody's done it so far. So, but that line is just, it makes more and more sense too. Because I think, the freaking Nixon is featured in this too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so it's implied that Nixon has something to do with cover up of this stuff. Yeah.
The little aliens.
Yeah, little grays.
I'll have to go see this again soon, or real soon. So now it's time to reveal the movie or film we'll be watching for next week's show.
And it is going to be 1972's The Godfather.
We're taking it back.
Directed by Francis Ford Coppola, a movie that has really, really inspired a lot of other films out there.
Now we have the 4Ks of it. You have a 4K of it?
I don't have a 4K of it.
I do. Christian gifted it to me.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to invest in one too. There's a nice Steelbook one out there. But I'm excited for that one. That'll be fun. We hope you enjoyed this.
You can go ahead and watch Godfather this week if you have it. If you don't have it, I'm sure it's on streaming somewhere. And then come back and join us as we break it all down. And that's a wrap. I'm Sebastian.
I'm Christian. And we'll catch you at the movies.